Tonight, our I-Team is following through on its investigation into unmarried fathers who lost their right to custody when a child is put up for adoption. These stories are rarely told because the cases are not made public. Last year, Hillsborough County dad Brandon Martellez reached out to us, and his story sparked conversations all across the country.
I was told that my daughter had passed away.
In a court filing, Martellez says the mother of his child told him the child had died due to sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS.
I couldn't accept it. I needed to see, I'm going to hospitals and they're calling security on me because I'm in here looking for my daughter and I can't find her.
Then, nearly 3 weeks after their daughter was born, 2 texts. I have her. I got the baby. According to court documents, the day after his baby was born, before he says he even knew it, the mother consented to adoption and named Martellez as a man who may have interest in the minor child.
They were trying to ask me if I would, that she's going to a great home and all this, and I couldn't hear that. I could have said, no, she's not. Over my dead body, she's not.
Meanwhile, new at 6 tonight, I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern follows through with Martellez, who's now ready to voice his frustration for the first time after losing his court fight to raise his daughter.
Martellez has been fighting to see his 2-year-old daughter since she was born. In October, a judge ruled that his consent was not required to move forward with an adoption, a devastating blow he has not been able to talk about until now. Standing in an empty bedroom meant for his daughter, next to a crib she's now outgrown, Brandon Martellez says he comes in here less.
It's not easy. Sometimes I sit in here too long, just wondering what she's doing or, what she looks like even.
Items becoming clouded with dust, but his purpose, Martellez says, is clear.
These laws must be changed. Things must be changed.
In the year since we first met Martellez, he marked the uncertainty surrounding a fight for his baby girl with a permanent reminder. While we're told the adoptive parents changed her name,
I named her. Her name is Amaya, and her birthday is January 10th, 2022. Nothing has put me through more pain than this, so.
Pain after the court ruled against Martellez, saying he did not provide any medical or financial support to his daughter since she was born. Martellez says he wasn't given enough information to do that. When you had the realization that the time frame had run out on your appeal, what was that like? The emotion that was tied to realizing that clock had run out?
That was when reality set in. Like, this is not something designed for the fathers or the parents to win. This is designed it's a system. It's a business. I don't see how you can not need a biological father's consent.
In December, an attorney representing the adoption agency in Martellez's case, Heart of Adoptions, told the I-Team he was afforded every right he was entitled to under the law, and that the court simply reached a decision that Mr. Martellez disagrees with.
May it please the court, I'm Jeanne Tate.
Jeanne Tate with Heart of Adoptions is a board-certified longtime adoption attorney based in Tampa.
Florida law has very strict confidentiality laws about adoption, and it prohibits us from talking about the specifics of any case.
She agreed to sit down with us to speak more broadly about these types of cases. You've seen some of our reporting focusing more on fathers' rights. What have we missed in what you have seen in our coverage?
The most important thing to know is that our legislature has worked hard over many decades now to provide a fair balance between the rights of all parties to the adoption triad, the birth father, the birth mother, the child, most importantly, and the adoptive parents. And they have given the father every opportunity to interfere with and prevent an adoption plan, even if the mother doesn't tell them she's pregnant, even if the mother lies to them about the identity of the father, even if the mother lies to them and tells them she miscarried, even if the mother doesn't tell them about her adoption plan.
When a father has a child and comes forward and says, this is my child, I want to be a parent, I want to raise that child, why is that not enough for an unmarried father?
A father's oral objection to an adoption plan of the mother is not sufficient in and of itself to stop an adoption. I can't tell you how many fathers say they object and then you never hear from them again.
Martellus says that's not him. He will continue to share his story.
Justice, hashtag justice for Amaya. My awesome crew, they are supportive and they wear my shirts.
Hoping one day he will get to meet his daughter.
I know that once my daughter, grows older, she's going to be very proud of her father for stepping up and fighting.
Any, message that you have for your daughter if she sees this one day?
Amaya, I love you, baby, and I'm not stopping. I will see you soon, and I can't wait to meet you, baby. That's it.
With photojournalist Randy Wright, I'm I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern, taking action for you.
Kylie, thank you. And this story came to us through a tip. If you have something you'd like the I-Team to investigate, scan that QR code on your screen. You'll find our contact information on abcactionnews.com. You'll also find more of our reporting on Father's Right.